Hello everyone, my name is Jelani and welcome to my channel that is dedicated to helping you improve and succeed at CXC math. Now in today's video, we're looking at some CSEC math. Our topic, if you look just below, is algebra. Our main objective is factorization. And the question we're interested in is the May-June 2018 paper 2, question 2A, part 2. So this question not only deals with factorization, but the specific method of factorization known as factorizing by grouping. And factorizing by grouping is a very interesting but simple form of factorizing. So let's go through this question here now so we could see how to master it. I'll just rewrite it. We have PQ minus Q squared minus 3P plus 3Q. The first step to factorizing by grouping is exactly that. We want to group off some of these terms. So the first group I'll underline in yellow here. And the second group I'll underline in blue. Now that we have our two groups, the next thing we want to do is we want to first factorize the yellow group here, the first group. And we factorize that using our normal methods of factorizing using the distributive law. I did a video on that a few weeks back, so I'll link a video to it so you could check it out. So if we want to use the distributive law to factorize this, that means we need to take out the common factor. Now the common factor between PQ minus Q squared is Q. Now we open our brackets and we ask ourselves, what do I need to put in the brackets so that when I multiply Q by the bracket, by what is inside the bracket, I get back what I started off with. So if I want to get back PQ, I need to multiply Q on the outside of this bracket. I need to multiply it by P. And if I want to get back negative Q squared, then I need to multiply this Q on the outside by negative Q on the inside. Because Q by Q is Q squared, and the negative sign gives us back the negative sign up there. The next step now, we need to move on to the second group. And the same process starts off where we ask ourselves, what is common between the two terms underlined in blue? And if you look at it, you'll notice that the number 3 is the common factor between these two. So we'll take 3 out. Now we need to put a certain sign before the 3. Now we won't focus too much on that just yet. Let's work out some other parts of this question first, and then we'll worry about the sign after. So now that we have the common factor of 3 out, we open our brackets, and this is where things get a little bit interesting. Every single factorization by grouping question, we usually get 2 brackets like this. And inside those 2 brackets must be the same terms. So if I have P minus Q in the first bracket, the second bracket should also be P minus Q. So that means we don't even have to think much about what we have to do here. We just need to put in P minus Q, because it must be that. Once we're doing factorizing by grouping, it must be the same in each bracket. Now where we need to think here is, what sign are we going to put in front of the 3 that we took out as the common factor? So we still need to kind of walk ourselves through the process to figure out what sign should go in front of the 3. Now we ask ourselves the same question. I want to get back negative 3P. So if I'm multiplying 3, if I'm multiplying 3 by P, well, that's giving me 3P. But if I want negative 3p, then I should have a negative sign in front of this 3 here, because negative 3 by positive p gives me negative 3p. A negative by a positive is a negative. And we see it works here because negative 3 multiplied by negative q, the negative by the negative gives us a positive, and 3 by q gives us 3q. So now we've successfully factorized the second group. Now to end off this factorization by grouping method here, the last thing we need to do is we need to factorize one more time. And this factorization is pretty easy as well. If we look at what we have after we factorize the two groups, we can see that p minus q becomes a common factor again. So in this second line, we have a common factor of p minus q. Happens both times here. So what we could do now is we could take p minus q out as a common factor. And if we want to fill the bracket that would follow, well, the first part underlined in red here, it's q multiplied by p minus q. So I just need to put q inside here. And then the second underlined in red, it's negative 3. So I just need to put negative 3, and I close off my bracket. And there you have it. We've successfully factorized this question here, and we've earned ourselves some marks in our CSEC exam. So if you made it this far in the video, first of all, I'd just like to say thank you, and I really hope that you're able to learn something from it. If you found the video beneficial to you, please consider giving it a like, and if you think you'd like to see more videos like this, consider subscribing to my channel as well. I also post videos on CSEC AdMath, and if you'd like, you could follow me down there on Instagram if you want to check out my Instagram too. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next video.